Hello everyone, welcome back to our Power BI channel. Here we are covering DAX functions in this series. In the previous classes guys, we have studied some informative functions. And in today's class, we will also learn more about some more informative functions. And this is the last part of this DAX category. And from next class guys, we will move towards the next category of DAX functions. So here are the topics guys of today's class. So first start with this user culture function. And now let's go to the Microsoft reference page. And now read the definition. It returns the local language code, country code for the current user, determined by the operating system, browser settings or Power BI services. So here is the note guys, this function is only supported in Power BI Premium per capacity, Power BI Premium per user and Power BI embedded only. So let's go to the Microsoft reference page and go to practical page. So guys, if I apply this DAX function here, so go to new measure and now let's apply this DAX function. Let's see what happens. So my DAX function name is user culture. And now I will write my DAX function which is user. So here we can see, we can't see any DAX function which name is user culture. So if I write this formula and close the bracket. So here we can see guys, it is getting an error. So let's hit enter and let's see. And here is the formula guys, let me drag and drop it here. And if I convert into card visual. So here we can see guys, here is the answer which is England, US. So in this way guys, we can see the language code or country code. I hope guys now you are clear with the DAX function of user culture. And now let's move towards the next topic of our today's class, which is username. So let's go to the reference page. And here we can see guys, it returns the domain name and username from the credential given to the system at connection time. Now let's go to the Power BI desktop and apply username. Simply you need to go here in new measure and click on new measure. And now I will use username. And our DAX function name is username and close the bracket. And let me drag and drop it here and convert into card visual. So here we can see guys, my username is displaying under this card visual. So in this way guys, you can use this username function to see your username in your machine. Now let's move towards the next DAX function of our today's class, which is UserObjectID. And now let's go to the reference page. And it returns the current user object ID from Azure AD or Security Identifier SID. That means it returns the current user object ID from your Azure database or Power BI Azure Analysis Services. Now let's see with this practical. Go to the Power BI desktop and go to practical page. And this time I will use user object ID. Go here in new measure. And now I will write user object ID. And now I will write my DAX function which is user object ID. Hit enter. And now let me drag and drop it here and convert into card visual. So here we can see guys, this is the user object ID of the system. So in this way you guys can use this function to know about user ID of your system. Now move to the last topic of our today's class, which is user principal name. So let's go to the Microsoft reference page. And here we can read the definition. It returns the user principal name. That means whatever the email ID you have logged in, it will displaying after using this function. So let's go to the practical page. And now I will apply this user principal name function. User principal name. And now I will write my DAX function, which is user principal name. And hit enter. And let me drag and drop it here and convert into card visual. So with the help of user principal name guys, we can see the email ID which we have logged in this system. But guys, I cannot show you the username. That's why I use this sticky notes. You guys can try into your system. Whatever the email ID you have logged in, you can display here with the help of user principal name. So we have finished all the DAX functions of informative category. And from next class guys, we will move towards the next category of DAX functions. And those who are new to this channel, please kindly hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to press bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And if anyone wants to learn Power BI from scratch, so here we have YouTube channel guys, which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. Under this 50 tutorials guys, I have explained each and every concept in detail. You don't need to pay anything to anyone to learn this Power BI skill set. But you still require paid training guys, so I am also providing paid sessions. You guys can connect me on LinkedIn for paid session or job support. And for the job seekers guys, we also have this YouTube channel where I am keep posting latest jobs opening of Power BI. You guys can see here. And people are also sharing their job interviews questions and answers, and also ask scenario based question and answer. And you guys can join this channel, and both the links are given under the description box. You guys can connect me there. So thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you so much.